Unfortunately, I did not make it that way. Goals and assists is not the sole reason you should be called a world-class player. Come on, let's call it for what it is. Jude is not that player. He's a good player at best. He's not a Ballon d'Or contender. He's not of that ilk. He's not of that quality. Are you people insane? I don't know anything against Jude. He's a good player at best. All this, look at his goals and assists. He's Fanta. Jude is Fanta. What is? Can we be truthful? Jude is fantastic. He's a good player at best. Now, does he compensate with a lot of goals and assists? But if you watch his game, he doesn't give you anything world class. He don't give it. By that logic, right? Just because Lampard and Gerrard score a lot of goals and some assists, are they better players than Zidane? Are they better players than Zinedine Zidane? Absolutely no. Let's stop making arguments just to win certain arguments on certain panels. It doesn't make no sense. Jude Bellingham, they work. Come on. Jude, he is a good player at best. His control looks off. Aesthetically, it's not that pleasant. People say, "Oh, it's not about aesthetics." You're a liar. You are a liar. There's a reason why Erling Haaland has scored a lot of goals, but some people don't rate him. Now, the English people and their media, they can push any agenda, propaganda. The rest of the world do not agree with your praise of certain players. See, Erling Haaland can score 1 million goals. A lot of people don't see him as a striker because he scores most of tap-ins. There is no aesthetically pleasing pattern to his play. There is no rhythm. It's not. See, football is meant to be enjoyed. We know goals and assists are very important, but we want to see some artistry, some mastery, some flair. It's just important. It is what it is. You cannot change attraction. You cannot change certain things and make up the enjoyment, the experience of fandom when it comes to football. You can't change it. All these nonsense argument, you want to argue on football theories and all these platforms. Oh, it's about goals and assists. So some of you go to the extreme and say, just because you have a flair doesn't mean, if you're not productive, doesn't mean anything. I get you are going to the extreme. There are some players who have this artistry and flair and not productive. We're not talking about those players. There should be a fine and healthy balance between having the artistry, the goals, and the assist. And guess what? It's a total experience. They want to see you score goals. They want to see the dribbles, the leg overs, the flair, the different kinds of goals, the long shot goals, the short range goals, the dribbling, the movement. Everything is a wholesome package that you have to have. There's a reason why Henry is more revered than Alan Shearer, but Alan Shearer scored more goals. Make it make sense. Alan Shearer scored more goals than Henry, but when it comes to Premier League, what names come to people's mind? Thierry Henry, because of the kind of goals he scored, the artistry, the mastery. Henry scored a lot of goals, but he made you enjoy the game. He's like a beautiful woman. She might not necessarily have the best characteristics or character, but she's easier to forgive than an unattractive woman. I'm sorry. People will tell you, they want a fantastic woman. If you're not as attractive, I'm sorry, people might not even look at you, even though there's another lady there that has a fantastic character, but she might not be as attractive as the other lady with a bad character. But the lady that is attractive with a bad character will be the first pick. His life aesthetics cannot be exempted. I didn't create it. So when you tell me about Jude Bellingham, who scores goal and assist on the ball, is it easy on the eye? No. Does it give you that poetic, rhythmic enjoyment when he plays the game? No. Can he control the game? No. Does he have flair? No. Can he control the midfield? No. All should depend on just goals and assists because they are very, very important. It cannot work. You cannot change how people enjoy the footballing experience. You can't change that. I did not create it. It is what it is. No matter the powerful media of the English, the PR they do on Jude, is not going to work. It's not going to work. Goals and assists are very, very important, but the artistry of the game is extremely important. The easy on the eye of the game is very, very people want to have an experience. Hmm? Plus the productivity and efficacy. People still want to have an experience, and Jude, unfortunately, doesn't provide that. It don't provide that. The game today against Denmark, what did you do? Even though he had the man of the match, in terms of academically, he had the man of the match against Serbia. Aside from the goal, his performance was not exceptional. It was something for you to enjoy. Saka had more moments than Jude, even though Saka created the assist for Jude. What did Jude do in that match? Now, the silly argument some of you put, oh, he plays for Real Madrid. So every player that plays for Real Madrid right now, every player that wears the white and white of Real Madrid is a world-class player. Are you insane? So by that logic, Valverde is a world-class player. Ceballos is a world-class player. Is that the argument? Is that the argument? What, show me the exceptional performance that Jude has had that you can actually point to say that, oh, that's a world-class performance. None. A lot of you are going to point to look at the goals and assists. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Erling Haaland has had more goals than Jude, and people are still looking at him like, yeah, he has goals, but what else? What else? Ronaldo de Lima did not score as much goals as Erling Haaland at this stage of his career, but the impact, the enjoyment, the experience. People will pay money, good money, to watch Ronaldo de Lima. People pay good money to watch Suarez. People pay good money to watch Henry, Zidane. Do you think people pay good money to watch Jude Bellingham? No! Even those who are arguing for Jude Bellingham will not pay money to watch him. They'll argue on panels to win certain arguments, to virtue signal, but will they pay money to watch Jude Bellingham? What can you go and pay to enjoy about Jude Bellingham? There's none. This is not me attacking Jude. I'm just calling the fact that I'm tired of this narrative of the overhyping of Jude Bellingham. He's a good player at best. He is not this world beater. He's not world class. He's a good player. He has had a good run for Real Madrid after signing. Congratulations on that. But this nonsense. I've seen better players than Jude in the midfield. I've seen a lot of football. I've seen Guti, Ambrosini, Pablo Aimar, Seedorf, Ballack, Pillow. Players that made football enjoyable. Not just goals and assists. You enjoyed watching football. They made it simplistic. They wrote poems on the pitch. It was a total experience, not some just passive goals and assists. And people shout, "Well, goals and assists make football." Yeah, we do. But the other segments of the game that you cannot ignore. Cannot ignore. The nerds are coming with these statistics and they are trying to change football. You can't change it. It's a game you watch and enjoy. Objectively, that's a key word, objectively. The eye test, objective eye test is how you enjoy football. The statistics can be used in context, in some nuances, but come on, when you watch, it's like when you see a quality player, like when you see an attractive woman. You can't tell. Let's not pretend. When you see a quality player display certain traits on the pitch, the way they caress the ball, the way they move the ball, the way they control the game. We saw Jorginho today for Italy. He doesn't have the pace or the athleticism. Look at the way he controlled the ball. Bellingham, with all the pace and athleticism, can't even control games. So let's calm down. That's why I'm calling him a fraud, because he's overly hyped. He's not that player, in my opinion. This is not a hate video or sort of a kind of a hate video on Jude. There's no reason to hate Jude. I'm just tired of the lies, tired of the misrepresentation of Jude. He's not that player they're making him to be, in my opinion. Some of you might disagree. You can disagree with me, but lay out an objective pushback or rebuttal, not some idiots in the comment section telling me, oh, you can barely speak English. Is that supposed to affect or knock my confidence? Number one, I am not from England. I'm Nigerian. English is not my first language, but I bet you I speak better English than you. I write better English than you. The problem is that you don't like what I say. So you think you can shame and insult me because I don't have the English accent you want me to sound like. I'm not going to try to sound like you want me to sound like. If you cannot... Now, the fact that you said that means you could understand and comprehend what I said, because it wasn't complimentary to Rio Ferdinand. You now went by trying to insult me and saying I can barely speak English. Very interesting. If you think I can barely speak English, that's your opinion. That's not an objective truth. You know, you're trying to insult me, but I'll take it on the chin. When I started to do YouTube, I understand this kind of things will come up. So that will not actually move me off my square. But like I said, I bet I speak better English than you. I write better English than you. 100%. Then show your face. Don't hide behind some avatars and be a coward. Show your face. Right? What I say about Rio Ferdinand, I stand by it 100%. If I see Rio Ferdinand today, I will still say is one of the dumbest pundits. As a player, fantastic. As a pundit, is ashy, is embarrassing, is one of the dumbest pundits. And I'll say it to his face. And I'm not trying to insult Rio Ferdinand. It's just a fact. There's no other way of saying it. That as a player, Rio Ferdinand, fantastic. As a pundit, absolute ass. And that's just the fact. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section regarding Jude Bellingham. If you disagree, let me know objectively and tell me why you think I'm the one trying to run an agenda on Jude, which I don't think so. I just lay down my points. Give me your points why you think Jude is that world-class player. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video. Very, very important. You like the video. Subscribe yet, subscribe. Some of you might be triggered, might want to subscribe. I understand that if you feel some type of way, but if you're not triggered, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. That'll be all for now, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.